All right, so I'm borrowing something special for a couple weeks, and I'm pretty psyched about it. What is up, guys? Welcome to 1010 Talk. It's Adam, and yes, I got my hands on a Captain Willard reissue, the SLA 033. Big thanks to Chief. Follow him at horology.watch. I'll be including this in a couple reviews in some future videos. But you know, when I borrowed this, I kind of realized something. It completes what could possibly be a perfect 3-watch collection that you see on the screen right now. A chronograph, a reliable dive watch, and a slim dress watch. So let's start off with the new piece in for review, the SLA 033. So for me, every single 3-piece collection needs a solid dive watch. 200-meter water resistant. You can take it to the beach. You can take it to the water park with the kids. You can take it on a cruise, on a vacation, anywhere. And you know that it's going to step up to the challenge of sort of more of an adventurous lifestyle. So in a 3-piece collection, especially when the other 2 watches aren't water resistant, I think it's perfect to have a dive watch. And a lot of people would argue that a dive watch could even be your one and only watch. So in this case, I think the SLA is a really cool example because only a true watch nerd would have a watch like this. So I can see a lot of arguments as to why a dive watch should be on a bracelet, and this did not come on a bracelet. I prefer rubber and NATOs, to be honest, for my divers, but I can see you swapping in. I could see someone swapping in like a Submariner or an Omega Planet Ocean or something like that as their weekend warrior dive watch. But this one's definitely a top contender. Next up, we have, which arguably is one of the most important pieces in a 3-piece collection, is the dress watch. From different weddings to formal events to even if you work in a corporate environment or something like that, and you wear shirts and you need something to slip under a cuff, this Nomos Orion 35mm to me is absolute perfection. It's not too big, and since there's essentially no bezel, it wears much larger than it actually is since the dial is so expansive. And one really great thing about the Nomos Orion 2 is this display case back. So I would say arguably if one of your 3 watches has a display case back, the movement on the dress watch is probably going to be the most beautiful. And I think just for, you know, watch nerd purposes, it's pretty awesome to have at least one of your watches with a see-through case back, especially if the movement's really pretty. One great thing about this watch too is that it has very long lugs. So on top of that no bezel dial, the exceptionally long lug width makes it fit really well on large wrists and small wrists. I have a 7.25 inch wrist, and I don't think I would ever consider the Orion 38. All right, and next up we have the Sports Chronograph. For me, as you guys know, this was a rebuy, an Omega Speedmaster 3590. It's one of the watches in my collection along with the Nomos that is never going to leave. It's definitely a lifetime keeper. I found this one in absolutely mint condition. It just makes my heart warm every time I see that beautiful patina on the dial. But you know, a sports chronograph, I think, is sort of the perfect way to round out a 3-watch collection. I would say arguably more important are the dive watch and the dress watch. Those could make a perfect 2-watch collection. But there's something about the Speedmaster, and chronographs in particular, they're honestly just so cool. They're so utilitarian. You can use it to time your laundry, or you can use it to time your steak that you're cooking. And the thing is with chronographs, they're usually very versatile. They provide a really versatile look, so you can include them on a NATO strap like you see here, a leather NATO or a nylon NATO, leather straps, suede straps, Milanese bracelets, regular bracelets, Perlon straps. They can accommodate anything, and that goes for a lot of the different sport chronographs out there, like the El Primero and the Breguet Type 20. They're all very versatile and have a super unique look. Obviously, chronographs are very recognizable with their 2 pushers. So what's really cool about having a 3-watch collection that consists of a diver, a dress watch, and a chronograph, you can scale up or down drastically. For a budget 3-watch collection, you can have your dress watch be an Orient Bambino, your dive watch can be an SKX, and then your chronograph can be something like a Seagull chrono. Then budgeting up a bit, you can have a JLC Ultra Thin Moon as your dress watch, or perhaps even a Reverso tribute to 1931. Going with the JLC theme, maybe a Navy SEALs Master Compressor JLC, and then like I mentioned before, an El Primero as your chrono. And then scaling up even more, we can go to a Longa Saxonia as your dress 2-hander, maybe a Ceramic Daytona for your chronograph, and then a Blancpain 50 Fathoms for the diver. Anyway, this particular 3-piece collection I have in my hand right now is worth about 10 grand, a little bit less, probably 9 on the used market, 8 to 9. Let me know what you guys think your perfect 3-piece collection would be, whether it be a budget collection or as high-end as you possibly can go. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on my Instagram.